were all believers. It's a perfect crime. Nothing like it will feel it. Never the badge and a daytime show. Darkness falls on graffiti. Travel down in the afterworld. Are we the last forgotten? Are we the long lost love? Are we the last forgotten? Are we the long lost love? All souls go to heaven and graffiti singing hallelujah. It's a perfect crime. If we're going down for a good time, life during wartime, it's a perfect crime. Are we the last forgotten?
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. For Game 3 in the NLCS, the Dodgers tallied 5 home runs overall as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 11-2. They will take a 3-0 series lead into Game 4. And that's what's going on around baseball here in October. Join us again tomorrow for updates from around the postseason.
I'm from a place where they pull up on you with a when bang bang bang, no one warns you, ain't no time for no bang bang bang. When you sleeping on that stretcher like lay, I'm saying hey, tryna live day by day. None of these neighbors say nothing if you see that and them is coming. They did it dumping, they kicking, they punching, they jumping, they you in front of the Baptist church. The trappers they job, they don't have to work. If this stitching, they act berserk and expose up like afterbirth. My mama told me go to church. I was sitting 10 rows from the first day, dreaming about everything I probably get if I took the lady in front of me's purse and run out the back door. And if he ask for my relationship with the Lord, you can tell at the service I'm bored. Hold on. I'd rather be on a resort. Hold on. I'd rather be serving some boys. Hold on. I'd rather be serving this to a sort of thinking I know she is. I'm swimming in this, got me drowning, I'm drowning. Ice in this water, got me drowning, I'm drowning. No flotation, I'm drowning, I'm drowning. No flotation, I'm drowning, I'm drowning. Cool by the boat, I'm drowning, I'm drowning. Ice, yeah, this water got me drowning, I'm drowning. No flotation, I'm drowning, I'm drowning. No flotation, I'm they pull up on you with a going bang bang bang. No one warns you, ain't no time for no bang bang bang. Sleeping on that stretcher like lay. I'm saying hey, tryna live day by day. None of these neighbors say nothing if you see that and them is coming. They did it dumping, they kicking, they punching, they jumping. The reason I'm
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I can't help but be impressed with the way these guys have come into this series and just flat out handled their business. They're hitting on all cylinders, and I don't want to fully count out the other guys, but if the last 3 games are any indication of how this will play out, I think this series could be over really quick.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Hendricks is charged with keeping their hopes alive on the mound here in the League Championship Series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Kyle Hendricks is not one of these overpowering guys. He reminds me of Greg Maddux. He's 88 to 91 with really good sink, great straight changeup, and has the slurve. Not a true curveball, not a true slider. The key to Kyle Hendricks, inducing early contact. The more pitches that hitters see, the better chance they have to hit on him. If Kyle Hendricks is on, you'll know early he'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
First pitch, 7:07.
Shoots this one over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. Chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. What's your take as they try to win an NL championship here on the road, Mark?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
And there's out number 2.
Batting first, the pitcher, Darnell Mason.
So stepping in, Darnell Mason. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here it comes. Hit high and deep out to left center field. A ball that's carrying. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on. And the inning is over. Another look at the acrobatic play out there in center. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on MLB Network. Walker Buehler is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, this guy was really good in his last one. Earned the win in his last start, pitching into the 8th inning. We'll see if he can give them another strong start in this one.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Mason retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting line. They go about staying alive in this one, D-Row.
Take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in the car to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get to all the pressures on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's off the plate.
Now time to list the umpires. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Row, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Bellinger's got it. In now, Chris Bryant. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. stretch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Hit hard down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Modi stands at first with one out. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bellinger's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And with 2 away, here's a look at our updated playoff brackets. And the question on everyone's mind is, will we be able to punch our first ticket to the World Series after tonight's ball game? Stepping up now, Javier Baez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network.
The center fielder, Teddy Watson.
First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Ground ball left side. And that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Dodgers.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Turned on down the line, and a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he falls behind 0-2. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes, he was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. In front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Got him swinging, chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Plate now, Will Smith, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second. Dodgers out in front, 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Ian Happ. First delivery to him on the way. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here it comes.
Ball that time.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. First pitch coming, here it is.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
The 0-1 on its way. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 353 sign on the ivy. Happ ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He comes across to score, and the Cubs have tied it. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. I'm set with the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
And 2 count. Here's the pitch.
1 ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you'd want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 1-2. No one out with a runner at second. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Popped him up. Muncy has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in the lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
2 balls, 2
The
strikes.
classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Stepping in now, Kyle Hendricks, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Lindor is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Striding in, Walker Buehler. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher, Walker Buehler.
First pitch of the at-bat. This one's down to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, third baseman, Christian Carter.
Digging in to try it again. Christian Carter 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The left fielder, number 10, Kevin Ross.
Settling in now, Kevin Ross. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Ross, a former member of the Oakland A's. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he told you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guys coming up, and see if he can extend the inning.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Dodgers down in order. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning.
Fans, this reminder to stop by the Stadium Store, located on the main concourse, to pick up all of your postseason souvenirs. We've got hats, we've got shirts, we've got jerseys. If you want it, we've got it. Make sure to stop by tonight and make sure you're outfitted for the postseason.
Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
0-1 count and the pitch.
One ball, two strikes, count.
Fouled away. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Lofton is right there, one down.
Now back, second baseman.
Digging in, David Bodie, a base hit in his first trip. The pitch. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Oh, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
0 for 1 here in the early going. A 1 pitch on its way.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Javier Baez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1 left for the Cubs, who played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Standing in, Darnell Mason. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kenny Lofton.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kenny Lofton. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Right side hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Ready with the 0-1.
Inside, 0-1.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Hit hard to the right side. To second for 1. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. No run, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready now, Ian Happ set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Left side. Scooped up. And close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop, and the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Swing and a line drive. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. And unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Wilson Contreras comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Got him out of his front foot. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. fouled off. Just a touch outside, 1-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Jason Hayward will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to move them. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Francisco.
Here it comes. Francisco Lindor is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is flared out towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, Matt Muncy.
Next up is Max Muncy. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Will Smith.
So coming to the plate, Will Smith comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Rounded slowly to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and the pitcher Kyle Hendricks will be the next to bat. pitch on its way. The wind and the 0-1. Strike two swinging just out in front of the slider. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
There's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only is he throwing the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager whether or not he wants to keep him in there, good to relieve. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0. Let's get on the wait for the pitch.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Fastball well outside. The 2-1 home. Grounded back up the middle. The second for one. On to first, and Rizzo's retired as well. A double play.
Now back, second baseman, David.
So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll bring in the second baseman, David Bodie. First pitch of the at-bat. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 2-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. 2-out base hit. That'll bring Chris Bryant to the plate this inning.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Ready once again, Chris Bryant. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And he lays off for ball 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for the Cubs. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Walker Buehler. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Changeup, called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Striding into the box, Yolmer Sanchez. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. And now pitch on the way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Here it comes. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
In now, Kevin Ross, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
At the plate, Darnell Mason will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Takes this the other way to right. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of Game 4 on MLB Network right after this. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Javier Baez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The next 0-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Hitting guys back-to-back? Umpires don't have much patience for that kind of thing, whether it's intentional or not, and neither does the team that's getting plunked.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And that misses 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Three and 1, the pitch. There's ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave in a tie ball game, but he's also responsible for the 3 men on base, and he'll need some big-time help here to preserve a no decision. Jason Fields answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Hendricks will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the belt, the pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Ball and a strike.
1-1.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. 1-2. Here it is. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Kenny Lofton, who up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 2nd home run of the series. And the Dodgers move out in front. It's 2-1.
Call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
So here's Cody Bellinger. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Two-strike pitch. Just chopped foul at the plate, and the 0-2 once more.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
No outs, nobody on. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Bellinger is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting.
One gone now in the LA 7th, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. First pitch on its way. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Happ picks it up.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. And he puts it on the ground to second. One there on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. One for the Dodgers on the solo home run. Get up and stretch. 2-1 Los Angeles. Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like the pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, David Bodie. And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. Right to him. And quickly, there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. 3 in the game so far. Ready. Here's the
Great job pounding the zone 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
This is an amazing inning right here in the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the...
Like 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Our score remains 2-1. Nate Jones has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Begin the 8th, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Will Smith. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high in left center field. Ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He really delivered a fantastic postseason.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rid of pitching well. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
Now back, the pitcher,
At the plate now, Jason Fields. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
The third baseman, number 3, Yolmer Sanchez.
To the plate now, Yolmer Sanchez. Line drive to center field. Hal is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 10, Kevin Ross.
Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Ross. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1 left for LA. They lead it 2-1. Ready for another shot now. Javier Baez will lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First delivery to him on the way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Shot toward right center, and there's a base hit. So there you go, the possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Into the box, Ian Happ, and it's fouled away. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Step on the bag for 1.
Great diving stop down there at first to get the out. If that ball gets to the outfield, the whole complexion of this inning drastically changes.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
The first pitch. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And he takes strike 2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So striding in, Wilson Contreras, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In there for strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Hit the mound. Fielded cleanly. And a close play at first. Called out and the side is retired. Cubs strand one. They're down 2-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Trevor McGill is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. John Birdie will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Darnell Mason, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. On the ground to the left side. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row. Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
So now to the plate, Kenny Lofton, as he'll go after a curveball off the plate at strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chopped at third. Tough to get to. There's one. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both. Now in the box, Cody Bellinger. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Happ will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Dodgers go down quietly. They still lead it 2-1. So digging in now, Jason Hayward will be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some 9th inning magic if they're going to force a Game 5. pitch. Fouled off. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing by Hayward, but he got out in front a little too much as this will hook into the seats. A foul ball and right. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Hit hard, but foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Count still at 1-2. Right side and right into the shift. And a good throw gets him one gone. Stepping into the box, John Birdie, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. The 1-0. A ball and a strike. Birdie, a native of the state of Michigan. He was taken in the 18th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's got knocks and bad averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Anthony Rizzo. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
1-1 the count to the Cubs' first baseman. The 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Coming to the plate now, David Bodie. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. her up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. He's safe at the plate. And we are tied here in Game 4.
Boy, Dero, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the ninth and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the ninth inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
Here's the first pitch. Chris Bryant is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 1-0. Here it is. He pulled the string and had him way out. Ball and a strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
And that misses 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now in 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Count still full, 3-2. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Again, another foul ball. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ross is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are tied 2-2. We are into extra innings, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Francisco Lindor. First pitch on its way. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Bullet back up the middle, and this is going to get down for what should be extra bases, and there's your potential go-ahead run. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Digging in, Max Muncy. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here's the first pitch.
0-1, no strike.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
The 1-0 hit sharply toward the right side, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. Now the relay home, the tag, and they cut down the potential go-ahead run at the plate.
The catcher, Will Smith.
At the plate, Will Smith. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Jason Fields, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch.
0-1 for count.
Ready with the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
And you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
So a new pitcher entering the fray now. It'll be the hard-throwing right-hander Craig Kimbrell. Into the box now, Yomer Sanchez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. One and one. Here it is. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Contreras gathers. Throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Only one in the inning here for the guys in blue. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom inning number 10. LA's on top 3-2. Leading off the inning, Javier Baez. And they'll need him to get something going here. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Lofton will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Now batting, Ian Happ, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at it. If it doesn't miss by a whole lot, it's 1-0. Grounded to the right. And that'll find its way into right field. Now single. And if the Cubs are thinking about turning to their bench here, then you get a look at what's available for them. Steven Souza will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike. The 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, B-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a 2 outs in the cover makes you feel good and your batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Stepping in now, Wilson Contreras. Line drive to left. Ross will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem is that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Ace Curtis takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Jason Hayward will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Comes set, the 0-1. Chop this one right side. He's got it. And Tinseltown will be aglow tonight. The Dodgers are National League champions.
They've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question, he was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
She like that, I keep coming back. La 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 la, bomb. Shout you the bomb, we go shopping in Milan. Best eat up that phone, bad LA like LeBron. I got this much in her little bomb. She say, you can't have my corazón. Got your bumba, say that. Yeah. What you gonna do for the day?
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and our excellent crew, this is Matt Vasgersian saying so long. You've been watching the National League Championship Series.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. Tonight's plate attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.
beber. Una vez de buen humor me escapé para el club. Encima dentro había amigos que eran de la cruz. Ahí como que todo se descontroló y terminé con menos plata que víctima Robin Hood. Y ay, te juro que no me di cuenta. Ay, ahora como vuelvo pa' casa, solo me quedó agua en el bolsillo. Era una moneda para el casino. Ahí comprendí que era mi destino. Solo tenía un tiro y aposté al 23. Entonces todo me robé. ¿Qué me va a decir usted? Like a lick, but I'm not one. Get in a cut with it. One up top to the top. One up top to the top. Just let me know if it's a problem. Bobby, I make it hot, boy. I was really on the block, and now they see me on the top.